Welcome to the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where every cup tells a story, and every story starts with a sip. Join us on a journey of adventure, camaraderie, and of course, the finest brews, served hot and steeped in mystery. From dragons to ancient legends, we're brewing up more than just coffee. Today's tale begins in a world where gears grind and kettles whistle with untamed ambition. The Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern stands at the edge of invention and catastrophe. What begins as a simple spark of inspiration soon fills the air with steam, soot, and the scent of roasted chaos. Tonight's tale brews beneath the clatter of cogs and the glow of embers, in episode 42, Steam and Molten Mocha. But before we dive into today's adventure, a quick word from our sponsor.
In the heart of every great quest, there's a hero. And behind every hero, there's their morning brew. At Dungeon Brew Coffee, we craft bold blends for adventurers like you. From the depths of dark roasted caverns to the peaks of spiced mountains, every sip fuels your next move.
Don't forget, it's dragon approved.
Thank you for that reminder, Java. Whether you're battling spreadsheets, chasing dreams, or simply savoring life, Dungeon Brew Coffee is your trusted companion. Unleash the flavor, conquer your day. Visit us online or in the heart of your favorite adventure. Dungeon Brew Coffee, where legends begin.
Now, grab your mug, settle in, and get ready for the next chapter in our brewing saga. Episode 42, Steam and Molten Mocha. At the crossroads where coffee and chaos meet, the morning sun glows faintly through the tavern's windows. The air hums with purpose, the scent of roasted beans hanging heavy in the rafters. It would be a peaceful morning, if not for the clanging, clattering, and muted cursing coming from the courtyard.
If that's another one of Nyved's improvements, I'm relocating the roastery to the forest. Beans don't need innovation, they need patience and flame.
You say that every time he starts tinkering, Java.
And I've been right every single time, Patches.
Outside, the sun catches the gleam of brass pipes and iron gears. Nyved stands proudly before a contraption that looks part forge, part teapot, and entirely unstable.
Behold! The future of coffee roasting, the steam-powered Brewforge 3000.
You named it? Oh, that's never a good sign.
I love it. It looks like a dragon's stomach on stilts. Does it breathe fire too?
Not fire, steam. Harnessed from the pure essence of heated water. Dwarves use such power to move carts, lift ore, and forge weapons. Why not roast coffee?
Because coffee isn't ore, and I'm fairly sure it doesn't like being forged.
Are you sure this thing's safe? It's hissing in several directions.
That's the sound of progress, my friend. A delicate balance of pressure, temperature, and brilliance.
Sounds more like the battle cry of a dying kettle.
Fire and steam make potent allies, little dragon. But one must always remember, they both demand respect.
Of course. I have full control. See? Pressure's only slightly above. Well, that number's irrelevant.
You don't know what the numbers mean, do you?
Not yet. But I'm learning.
I'm going to need extra healing salves for this, aren't I?
The crew gathers around the shimmering contraption. Brass coils glint in the morning light, faint steam rising from its vents. It looks absurdly proud of itself, like a dragon preparing to sneeze.
So, how's it work? Do I hit it with something?
Please don't. Simply turn this lever gently and let the Brewforge sing.
I've got a bad feeling about this song.
Nyved takes a deep breath, grips the lever, and, with the grin of a dragon about to rewrite history, pulls it down.
It's alive. It's actually alive.
Oh, it's alive all right, and I think it just winked at me.
Steam filled the courtyard like morning fog, curling around their boots and billowing through the open door. The Brewforge rattled, groaned, and began to hum. something miraculous, or disastrous, had begun. And thus begins another morning at the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where invention brews hot, and sanity is best served lukewarm. The courtyard of the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern had become an orchestra of chaos, steam shrieking, gears clattering, and Nyved shouting instructions that no one understood.
It smells like roasted metal and regret.
And burnt cinnamon. How is it even producing cinnamon?
That's the aromatic essence infuser. It adds spice notes during the roast cycle.
Are the beans supposed to be glowing like that?
Only slightly. That means it's working at full capacity.
No, that means it's about to explode. Look at that pressure gauge. It's trembling harder than a bard at tax season.
The air thickens with ambition and hubris. I foresee cleanup.
By the beard of the brewfather. I can't see a thing.
Steam rolled across the courtyard, thick and warm, smelling faintly of smoke, spice, and impending disaster. Through the haze, Nyved scrambled with a wrench nearly his own size.
If I can just tighten the valve, no, wait, loosen the valve, it'll stabilize.
Which one is it? Tighten or loosen?
Yes!
We're doomed.
The machine whistled a jaunty little tune, like a kettle celebrating its final moments.
Hey, I like this part. Catchy.
This isn't music, Braticus. It's a warning sound.
Still catchy, though.
Runes of cool air bind the flame. Calm the spirit of fire before it claims the fool who woke it.
A sudden chill swept through the courtyard, frosting the edges of brass and cooling the red-hot glow. For a heartbeat, it seemed fate had tamed the beast.
There. Maybe it's finally calming down. Never mind!
Ow. It's spitting hot water at me.
It's not spitting, it's self-cleaning.
Feels more like self-defense.
The commotion drew the attention of villagers passing the tavern gates. They pressed against the fence, wide-eyed and cheering, thinking they'd stumbled upon some grand mechanical performance.
Is this the Brewfest show? Look at that steam dragon go!
Brewfest show? Perfect. Maybe we should start charging admission to our disasters.
As the brewforge rattled and roared, the group scrambled like dancers in a storm, Nyved wrenching bolts, Patches tossing towels over vents, and Braticus heroically guarding the coffee sacks with a shield.
No beans left behind.
Almost done, just need to release the secondary pressure valve.
Secondary? There's a secondary one?
Oh yes! Here!
For one glorious second, everything went still. Steam drifted softly, the machine hummed low, and a warm smell filled the air, rich, smoky, and strangely inviting.
Wait. That actually smells good.
Smells like victory and roasted eyebrows.
Let's not celebrate until we're sure it won't turn into a geyser again.
The line between genius and folly grows thinner by the minute.
As the sun climbed higher, the tavern courtyard glimmered with heat, laughter, and just a hint of madness. Steam curled in lazy ribbons through the open air, harbinger of something remarkable or catastrophic. Somewhere deep within the brewforge, a pressure gauge twitched, quietly, dangerously, its needle creeping toward red. The storm hadn't passed, it was only warming up. The brewforge stood trembling on its metal legs like a beast caught between brilliance and calamity. The courtyard shimmered in the morning heat, and the air tasted of roasted spice and anxious hope.
Nyved, that gauge just passed the red mark.
That's just, its enthusiasm indicator. Shows how much it loves its work.
Then it's about to love us to death.
I've got water ready, though I'm not sure if it'll help or just anger it.
Stand back. Steam is patient until it isn't.
I'm thinking you should shut it down.
Wait! Just a few more seconds. I think it's almost reached perfect roast temp.
She's gonna blow.
Huzzah! The dragon breeds coffee!
For a moment, time hung suspended in a haze of cinnamon smoke and flying coffee beans. Then came the rain, roasted beans pattering across the cobblestones, droplets of rich, spiced brew splattering over boots and aprons alike.
I'm drenched. And sticky. Oh, that's going to take forever to wash out.
You're glistening with glory, lass. You smell like a festival pastry.
I can't believe this. Look at the courtyard. It's raining beans.
Technically, that means it worked.
In the same way that a thunderstorm works to water the garden.
Encore. Encore. Do it again.
We barely survived the first performance.
Amidst the laughter and smoke, a strange aroma began to rise, a sweet, smoky scent that seemed to hum in the air. Java crouched beside a puddle where dark liquid swirled with flecks of roasted spice.
Wait a moment, this actually smells good. Like campfire caramel and chili heat.
Oh ho. That's got a kick. Burns like dragonfire, but smooth as a bard's lie.
Braticus. That's from the ground.
It's clean enough, cleaner than a battlefield drinking horn.
No, he's right. The explosion mixed my spice blend with the roasted beans and water perfectly. We've created something new.
From ruin comes revelation. What name shall chaos bear today?
The Molten Mocha. Strong, smoky, and guaranteed to wake the dead, or at least the late sleepers.
With laughter echoing off the tavern walls, they gathered mugs and salvaged what they could, serving the curious crowd outside. Steam drifted upward, golden in the sunlight, carrying with it the scent of triumph and roasted ambition.
By the gods, that's the finest brew I've ever tasted. What do you call it?
Molten Mocha. Birthed by bravery, brewed by accident, and served with pride.
And so, from the ashes of chaos, a new favorite was born, a drink with the warmth of a forge and the fire of a dragon's breath. Because at the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, even disaster can be delicious. As the crowd lingered, sipping and smiling, the crew realized something simple and profound. Progress isn't always tidy, but it sure can taste good. By evening, the chaos had settled into laughter. The courtyard was cleaned, mostly, and the tavern glowed with golden light, alive with the hum of contentment. The brewforge sat in the corner like a retired warrior, dented, scorched, and proudly steaming from one stubborn vent.
To the mighty Molten Mocha. She may roar like a dragon and belch like a troll, but by the gods, she brews a fine drink.
A fine drink, maybe, but next time let's aim for less fire hazard and fewer singed eyebrows.
Speak for yourself. My tail's still smoking.
All right, so perhaps a few adjustments are needed. Smaller pressure tank. Reinforced joints. Maybe we retire her while she's ahead.
A wise choice. Not all sparks are meant to be kindled twice.
They gathered around the long oak table, mugs filled with the first official batch of Molten Mocha. Its aroma carried the sweetness of caramel and the sting of embers, a drink born of chaos but tempered by care.
You know, it's not bad. A bit smoky, a touch of spice, and somehow, comforting. Like the world's gone wrong, but in a friendly way.
That's the best review I've ever heard for something that almost killed us.
Aye, and it pairs perfectly with courage and a good story. Both of which we've got in abundance.
Maybe we should make it the tavern's new specialty. A drink forged by accident, perfected by persistence.
Even ashes can nurture the seeds of tomorrow. In failure's shadow, invention finds its flame.
Then here's to invention, and to knowing when to stop inventing.
To steam, to mocha, and to the madness that keeps this place running.
And to whoever cleans the courtyard tomorrow, may their spirit endure.
The laughter rose like smoke, soft and golden in the candlelight. Outside, night settled gently over the crossroads, where the scent of Molten Mocha drifted through the open windows, rich, warm, and alive. The lesson, as always, lingered quietly among them. Progress may scorch the hands, but it warms the heart. From mocha to steam, from chaos to coffee. The heart of invention beats strong at the Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern. Here, even failure tastes a little like victory, with a hint of smoke and spice. The fire is low, the mugs are empty, and tonight's tale has come to an end. But the journey is far from over. Thank you for gathering with us at Dungeon Brew Coffee Tavern, where adventure brews with every sip. Join us next time as new challenges arise, mysteries deepen, and the magic of the tavern unfolds. If you enjoyed this taste of adventure, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell so you never miss a new episode. We'll save a seat for you at the tavern. See you soon.